Earth, the planet of life, home to 8.7 million known species, is under threat. And no, not in danger of being hit by an asteroid this time. This time, the threat is known as global warming. In order to understand global warming, we first need to cover the basics. Earth has established a synchronous relationship with carbon since long before the first forms of life evolved. This gas enters the atmosphere from decaying plant matter, living organisms, and the surface of the sea, and they leave the atmosphere when they are used by plants, absorbed back into the oceans, or stored in soil and sediment. When the carbon dioxide is in the atmosphere, it traps a portion of the sun's heat, creating a greenhouse effect for our planet. The more carbon dioxide trapped in the atmosphere, the warmer the planet gets. Now, the real issue started around 200 years ago, with the beginning of Industrial Revolution. That carbon dioxide that had been stored in sediments began being harvested as fossil fuels, powering factories, cars, and other vehicles, for example. The burning of these fossil fuels has resulted in a higher accumulation of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Deforestation by human activity and urban development have also decreased the planet's ability to absorb some of that carbon dioxide, leading to higher temperatures. This in turn causes polar ice caps to melt and sea levels to rise, threatening coastal populations with potential flooding, not to mention the loss of many species and habitats. Weather extremes are starting to be felt around the world. In a study published by the journal Nature, scientists have predicted that by the year 2050, between 15 and 37% of the world's species could become extinct. With such a sad reality just around the corner, it's time for us to rise to the challenge. The answer to this threat of global warming: sustainability. In urban, crowded, and fast-developing metropolises, such as Toronto, Canada, the need to live a more sustainable lifestyle and decrease the environmental impact of human activity is imperative. It will be the present actions and measures taken by these alpha cities, these hubs of global social network, that will dictate the future of our planet. Many of the great minds of our time have suggested that we stand on the brink of a technological revolution. Urban cities, like Toronto, must take advantage of these fast-developing technologies and apply them in a sustainable manner known as green living, based on low carbon emission, resource efficiency, and social action-taking strategies. Many of threats imposed by climate change can be dealt by increasing the amount of biodiversity by planting trees, restoring habitats, increasing green spaces in urban cities, and letting nature come alive. Energy-efficient buildings and vehicles also promote innovation, boost economy, and provide long-term energy security. The possibilities of having billions of people from across the globe connected to each other are endless, including increasing awareness towards a more sustainable planet. Changing some of our small daily practices can have major impacts on the environment. 1. Think green. Be a leader. Think outside the box and inspire others in your community. 2. Bring your own reusable coffee mug in the morning. Many coffee shops offer discounts to people that bring their own mugs. 3. Help reduce the amount of carbon dioxide and other harmful gases by taking public transit, biking or walking to your destination. 4. Collaborate with others. Share and exchange products such as tools, equipment, and clothing. 5. Purchase local products, such as your groceries. You are not only supporting the local farmers in your community, but also making healthier choices. Actions towards sustainability should be seen as a legacy for future generations, showing them that we can find answers to issues that have been thought to be impossible to solve. It takes 7.5 billion people to save the planet, but it only takes one person to start the movement and make a change. That person could be you.